Hey everybody, welcome back to Out of the Gate. I'm Justin.
And I'm Max.
And Weston is asleep right now and doesn't want to answer the phone.
Yeah. So looks like it's just gonna be us unless he jumps in the middle of it.
Which could very well happen.
Yeah. So today today that we're recording is 9/11. So just a quick remembrance of that and all the heroes at Flight 93.
Yeah.
And everybody that was in line of duty that day. So
yeah, we want to thank them and for their service and stuff, and keep the people that died and their families in our prayers and minds today.
yeah. So
Besides that,
we're gonna talk about it.
right? But
because never mind. I'll get to that. I'll get to what I want to say when we get to it. Let's knock this stuff out of the way first.
yeah,
So yeah, let's get right into it. Let's get into the show now.
yeah.
So here are the memes. Coming in hot. Did they just challenge Jesus to a fight? Jesus, 6 o'clock, parking lot. Asked for extra cheese on my burger. Clearly someone's first day.
Dude, I've gone to a Mexican restaurant a certain time, certain Mexican restaurant. I don't want to, I went to one of the Mexican places in Boonville, and 2 different times I asked for a quesadilla with lettuce on it. And one time I got a quesadilla with lettuce sprinkled on top of the quesadilla instead of inside it. The second time, I got a quesadilla and a plate full of lettuce. How hard is it to put lettuce on a quesadilla? Not my rant or anything, but this reminded me of that. If somebody says I want lettuce on a quesadilla, you put it in the quesadilla.
I want to know, why is there a hole in the middle of it?
Yeah, looks like somebody poked it.
I apologize. I don't know why they're...
Sorry, guys.
No.
Max is talking with his mouth full.
I don't know why I bit into that. All right. You want to read that one for me?
Yeah. Others, you will always be single and die. Sorry. Others, you'll always be single and die alone in your apartment. There we go.
Me.
I'm in my own apartment.
You have to do it again.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Here's a photo of current Cowboys cheerleader with 2 cheerleaders from the last Super Bowl team. Ha!
Oh, yeah, we're not done with the NFL yet.
Oh, no. Am I reading this one too?
Oh, yes, I can read this one.
Okay.
I'll be more happy to read this one.
Oh, boy.
Throws a flag. Coach, for what? Nothing. It's fine. I don't want to talk about it.
Because it's a female referee. Get it?
Oh, we can get into that too.
Oh, boy.
Coming soon to a TV near you. Do you remember this game? It's the Cowboys.
Oh, okay.
He don't get it, people. Anyways, I thought this would be your favorite one.
Did they play today?
This is from last year. It's whenever they almost made the playoffs, or this was the playoffs, or they were going to make it into the playoffs.
Looks like a wild card game. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it says right there. Great. Scientists explaining the importance of good sleep. Me at 3 a.m. watching him explain. How bad is your eyesight? Me.
What?
I mean, do you really have to look that close? Well, okay. Now, here's
Some of those numbers are really small.
Yeah.
He was probably high, though. It's Taco Bell.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, well, so that's all that we got. And then I've got, there was some news that came out today. I thought it was somewhat interesting.
Okay, go for it.
All right. Dubai is building a massive $5 billion moon.
Why?
It's Dubai. They've got
They're so
the weirdest
loaded.
things. Yeah. Why are they loaded?
I don't know, but they're so loaded. They're like the most technologically advanced country in the world, too.
So it's Wakanda.
They're insane. Yeah, pretty much. It's real life Wakanda.
Why? But yeah, why a moon?
I don't know. What's the point?
Just bring the one that we've already got.
No. That might mess some stuff up. I want to know why. Like, is there like a... I'm going to look that up.
You go ahead. So since we got those out of the way.
Dubai.
So, okay, so do you have a rant?
I really don't know.
Okay.
Oh, it's a luxury resort.
Oh, so you're going to be living inside the moon.
Yeah. It's a mega resort. Dang. No, I really don't have a rant. Do you?
That's actually what I'm looking for right now. Sorry, I just
did you?
opened a video. Supposedly Spencer somehow shot a groundhog. I don't know where he found it, but he did.
All right, good for him.
Let's see. I believe I have it in my notes.
Apparently, it didn't make you that mad because you can't remember it.
No. Well, see, this has been a weird weekend. But, all right, so get this. I mean, I don't really know if this counts as an event because, well, everybody hates bills.
Right.
But, so here's the thing. And I'm going to, I think it's okay for me to explain how much my bill is, right? For my phone?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So, whenever I did my phone, I financed my phone because it's a $1,500 phone.
Most people do, yeah.
Yeah. So, which would make my phone bill up to $150 a month, $160.
Okay.
So,
lot. I mean-
most of that's towards the phone,
Right.
and so I have unlimited data, and then of course the actual phone. So, back in was it February? I want to say February, maybe March. It's either February or March. I paid it off. Somehow, I didn't think it was going to be that.
Okay.
I thought it was going to be longer than that, but I did. I did pay it off. I've already checked everything. So here lately, after I paid it off, my phone's bill had been like $90.
Right.
So all of a sudden, June, ever since I want to say June. Yeah, I'm going to say June. It has went up for absolutely no reason.
We talked about this, I remember. Not on the podcast, but you and I did.
Yeah, and here's the thing: it's already it keeps going up. Like last month or so in June, it went up to $100. July it went up 105, or it went up $5 more. Then August it shot up to 110, and then 111, and then this month's is 111.04 and I'm like, why is it going up?
I don't know. Have you called them and asked?
And that's the thing. I'm getting irritated, and here's why. I wouldn't really say anything if this wouldn't happen. The cell towers in the last 4 months have been going down at least 8 times, and I can't do jack squat with my phone.
Yeah.
So really, I think how it should go is that if cell towers go down, that should take off.
Yeah.
At least like I don't even
for
care
that period of time.
Yeah, exactly. I don't care if it's 50 cents. It should not be going up. Is my point.
No, it shouldn't.
But yeah, I
would definitely call and get that figured out. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, and yeah, I don't know, but I don't know. That's my rant. I'm getting really sick and tired of it. I don't want to change my phone
Yeah.
because everybody has my number and it's a real hassle.
Yeah.
And
To get everybody else
so,
your new number.
I don't know, man, but. Molly, you got anything? Oh yeah, by the way, Molly's here.
Molly's here.
Hi guys.
Wow, looky there. You were louder back there than you were when
Up
you were
by the
up to
mic.
the up by the mic.
I learned my lesson.
Yeah, that's
last time.
yeah.
And no, I don't have anything.
No, she does not have anything. I mean, it's been pretty halfway decent. Couple weeks. Nothing real bad's happened.
Oh, well, before we get into 9/11, talk about a real bad week. Queen died.
Yeah. You know, there was a meme that I saw that I'm surprised is not on your thing. It's a picture of Betty White and it said age 99. Yep.
I'm the one who showed you that. I put it in the group chat.
Oh, did you?
I did want to put that
I've
on
seen
here.
it a couple of times.
I don't want to put it on here because I don't know if anybody's gonna get offended.
Anyways, it said final score, and then under a picture of Betty White, it says United States 99, and then under a picture of the Queen, it says
96.
96. So,
Well, see, and here's my this is where I'm confused. Yeah, it's a horrible thing for that
Right.
side of the world, but I have friends on Facebook who are like, "Oh, what a tragedy!" I'm like, "You live in America. She don't affect nothing.
Well, she doesn't affect nothing in England either, really.
So what's the point even having a king and queen?
It's more or less just tradition.
So it's just like having the Pope. It's a waste of
Well, the Pope does stuff.
what he do.
The Pope makes all the rulings on Catholic rules and laws.
Hmm. Is that why it's all screwed up?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I don't know. I think she does some stuff, but nothing like really. Like, I think she just appointed a new prime minister, but I think the prime minister gets voted in or something like that. So I don't really know how all that works, but they don't really do much. The monarchy over in the UK.
So that's the thing. Hold on, I want to make sure I say this right. So, you know what I'm gonna say? I
So
don't-
who cares?
I don't know if there is a right way of saying this, but what are we gonna say now?
What?
What are we gonna start saying now?
What do you mean?
Well, everybody says God save the Queen.
I mean, actually, they won't have a queen.
No, they won't.
No, they'll have because the now king.
Yeah, doesn't that suck? The guy's already 70. He's on the verge of dying already.
And the now king is married to his second wife, so she can't be queen.
Yeah.
because it's his second wife. It's like his mom took so long to die that he ain't gonna be king for very long.
Oh my gosh. Ain't that something?
Mm-hmm. That'll be hilarious. But so I don't even know what. After him, I don't know who's in line.
Prince Harry.
His son?
Yeah, Prince Harry, I believe.
I don't know.
Am I right?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
And
which
he's
way
young.
His son is. Yeah.
He's like 30 or something like that.
Well, yeah. By the time his dad dies, he'll
Ye-
probably be 70.
I don't know. He don't look good.
He's got his mama's blood running through his veins.
Yeah, but for some reason, women just live longer than guys. I don't know why it is, but
I don't know either. Probably because we're stupid.
no, I blame God for giving our rib to.
Yeah, women suck and die, and we die sooner because you guys steal.
Yeah. There's an opening. Finish it. There's an opening there. Finish it.
What?
Never mind.
Huh?
Missed the opportunity.
What? I don't know, but she gave me a very
That's when
loving
you
look
say-
when I
that's,
said that.
That's when you say,
Lies.
Justin. That's when you say you look at her and you go, "You stole my heart." That's what.
Oh no, that's stupid.
She didn't do that. Oh,
There's that loving look.
but yeah,
Yeah, so I mean, I don't really know how much of an effect. I think it's more just like a celebrity died. Like, It was like when Betty White died for us, but like even more important, I guess, because she's also the queen.
Yeah.
So I mean, I get why they're all sad, and I guess mom mom was kind of sad about it. So I don't know why that is, but
Never mind. No, she didn't. I know she didn't, but there was gonna be a joke there. I saw that there was. It was legit. I gotta find it real quick.
I mean, oh, and don't get us wrong. Somebody dying is a sad thing. We get that. Like, it's not good when somebody dies. That's not what we're saying. But like,
All right.
what we don't get is why we're letting people affect it so much.
Found it. You ready?
Go for it.
Australians want Steve Irwin's face on money instead of King Charles III.
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
how is he not already?
Yeah, I mean it's the crocodile hunter.
Dude, have you seen his son?
No.
Looks exactly like him.
Really? That's unfortunate.
Well, since we're on it, I'm seeing all these facts now. I didn't know these came up. The Queen and this is a very like trustworthy source. So, Queen has written a secret letter that's hidden in a vault and can't be opened for 63 years.
Huh. Nice.
So
So her son can open it in 63 years.
yeah, yeah, he lives that long. Queen Elizabeth II lookalike is quitting job after 34 years out of respect of the late monarch.
Why was she a lookalike? Lookalike
Decoy.
is quitting job after 34 years. I wouldn't even say that she's a great lookalike.
I don't know. She's pretty close, dude. It's that one. So that's the Queen, and that's her.
Right.
That's the lookalike.
I don't know. I mean, they don't not look alike, but I mean,
Well,
I wouldn't
yeah.
say she looks
You know
like the
why? You
Queen.
know why you're saying that is because one picture, her mouth. She's
her
in the middle
mouth
of
is
talking.
open. Yeah, I know, but I mean, that doesn't really change it. I took that into account. What else did you have, or was it just those two things?
That's all I'm seeing now.
Oh, okay. I do like all the Queen memes. They're kind of funny.
But yeah, see, and here's the thing about that is that, let's see, it was Friday, or was it Thursday?
Thursday?
I'm gonna say no, Friday, because no, it was Thursday.
Hold
3
on.
days from now.
It was.
Saturday, Friday, Thursday. Yeah, so Thursday.
It was Thursday.
Yeah. Well, see, I went to work and I was on my way home and I saw this, which it says the Queen is under medical supervision after doctors became concerned for her health.
Mm-hmm.
Get home, I go to sleep, and whenever I first read it, I was like, "Oh man, this might be it." And I was like, "Yeah." And I wake up at 2:30, and they just reported that she had passed away.
Well,
I thought that was weird. I mean, that was pretty quick.
there's no more Queen of England. I don't know what the title is that they give, or that they'll give to, King Charles's wife. I don't know what title she gets. It's like it's not honorary queen or anything like that, but it's something like that. What title does?
I'll let you look that up.
According to Buckingham Palace, Charles was known as King Charles III. Okay, not Charles. Charles's wife.
Oh, sorry, people.
Queen consort.
Okay.
Is what it's called. Queen consort is the title she's going to take. Because she's not allowed to be queen.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And then... Yeah. And then everybody else will just, I guess, move up. Move up the ladder.
All right. Well, we're going to get on to the next segment.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really have anything else to add about the queen.
Yeah. All right.
Oh.
I'm done with that. Have you? Oh, I didn't even ask you. Did you watch the 4th episode?
I did.
What do you think about it?
Still crap.
I thought it was a little bit better. I will.
Better than the third one. Still crap.
I thought it was better than all 3. To be honest with you.
I don't know.
They did. Hey, they did what you said. She was consistent on the 4th.
They did do that. I did say something about... I did think something about that. She was a lot more consistent with the 4th wall breaking, which was fine. I don't know. It was...
And it had courtroom drama again.
Yeah, but not... It's... Oh my... Can they really not think of anything other than copyright infringement? Oh, it's copyright infringement. Oh, they're... Cease and desist letter. Really? You're in the superhuman law division dealing with criminals, and you have one parole hearing that you do not care about. You have a cease and desist order, and copyright. That's what you're going to deal with. Like, why? I don't know. It'd be really cool to see her try to get the Avengers off, or people that have broke the Sokovia Accords off. Or, I don't know, even an episode where she had to, like, where maybe Hawkeye was on trial for what he did as Ronin, and she had to defend. That'd be cool. Like, there's so many cooler, but there's so much cooler stories than the stupid courtroom crap she's doing. I think that might be kind of the MCU point. It's like, oh, well, they're not going to give her good cases because she's a woman.
I totally agree.
And then they're going to make fun of it.
Good. I think they should.
Yeah, it's just, they're just pushing an agenda still.
All right. Well.
But that's really it. What did you have on 9/11 to talk about?
Well, so.
I'm curious.
Well, trust me, I have 2 full episodes that I could do on this. I mean, dude, the thing about 9/11, it's the strangest. It's easily the strangest event / terrorist attack to ever happen in America on America.
I mean, I'd say that too. Yeah.
Do you know why I say that?
No, I mean, I don't know why you would say that. No.
So my reasoning of why I say that is because, yes, JFK his was also recorded, but you didn't have as many angles. You only have one angle with the president. We had half the freaking world watching this, and there are still things today that you are just like, it's hard to even think that, like, I don't know, dude. Oh gosh, I want to make sure I say this right. There is so much information. It happened so quick, and there are just so you got countless of witnesses that all say one thing to another. You don't. It's very hard to see what is true, even with it recorded.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think it's pretty straightforward on what happened, though.
That's the thing, though. You would think that, but if you think about it, the reason I watch this is because I try and catch. I watch it on different. So before I go into that, I watch 9/11 every year just because this is like one of my favorite. This is my favorite conspiracy.
Oh, you think Bush did 9/11?
No. Well, not Bush, but I think the government had something to do with it. The reason I say that is because we were trying to. I think that the government was trying to justify or trying to find a reason to attack Iraq. And,
Okay. Yeah.
and I think, like I said, this is just me just throwing conspiracies out. What I truly believe, I think it was a very highly coordinated attack because, I mean, they did the same thing in
Yeah.
'93. But I'm just telling you, like, this is things that I think about is that because we were trying to figure out because we wanted what's the thing that we want most out of there,
Out of where?
out of Iraq and Syria, and
There's a lot.
Oil.
I mean, oil.
there you go.
Would probably be number
So
one.
they were trying to figure out a way that, or justify a way of us going in there and invading it without us looking like the bad guy.
Okay.
So that's just one conspiracy that the government could have made it look like this, like they were the ones to do it. That's just a conspiracy. Do I really truly believe that? No. But at the same time, do I think that they're the ones who brought down the buildings? No. And I truly believe they are not the ones. I think we did that.
What do you mean?
In all honesty, we are the ones who made those towers collapse. Is what I'm saying.
How?
So, I'm so glad we're in this.
Okay. I'm curious. This is
Okay.
gonna be interesting.
So, if you watch, the towers were leaning because of how it was hit.
Mm-hmm.
There is no way I don't have anything in here to demonstrate this, and of course it's not going to freaking work because we don't have cameras on us. Oh, by the way, this is our 1 year anniversary for the show.
Is it now? Huh.
Well, I take that back. I think next week might be.
Oh, okay.
This was supposed to be our first episode last year, but remember all this didn't work.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, back to what I was saying. ADHD kicked in. So the way the towers were leaning, it should have fell completely. Like
Okay.
it should have taken the whole. It should not have fallen straight down. There's no way, because the way that they were built with a 2-degree sway, and when you have towers high like that, you gotta have a backup plan in case that same thing happens.
Right.
Because you imagine what if it would have taken out half of.
So you think they? Okay.
Yes.
You think they made it collapse down in on
So-
itself?
And there are many demolition experts who say the exact same thing. They do not. They think that there were bombs placed on each corner of the World Trade Centers.
Huh.
Which it would be smart because it would flatten half of New York.
Yeah, and if they did put those in and they did blow the building so they would collapse in on themselves, I think they made the right call.
Yes. Now, do I wish they would have waited till we accounted for everybody? Yes, absolutely.
Right.
And yes, there were survivors from that collapse, believe it or not.
Yeah. Not many of them,
Not many,
but
but what's so fascinating about this terrorist... Sorry, I shouldn't even say it that way. But
I mean, you can say it that way. It's fine. It's fascinating.
It's fascinating that this is the only terrorist attack that's still killing people today.
What do you mean?
The concrete was the mixture in the concrete had ammonia in it,
Okay.
and it's
Okay. Yeah. So it released all the gas and like
it-
people
tumor-
around it. Yeah.
People are still getting cancer and tumors from it.
Right. Okay. I can see that. That makes sense.
So, but So that's one thing. And I absolutely believe that, because there's there's videos out there that people are literally next to the towers, and it's long after both of them have hit.
Yeah.
You're still hearing explosions, and then it starts coming down. I
mean, I don't know. You get them steel beams to break, it's gonna be pretty loud. If those steel beams break, even
But why are
whether
they-
there's an
but here's-
explosion or not.
I know, but why are they breaking at the bottom?
I mean, I would think that the answer would have something to do with the stress on the beam from the leaning. I don't know. I'm not a physics major, but that would put a lot of stress on the beam if it started to lean. I mean, if it was leaning, you would think it would just fall over to the side. Makes sense. So I wouldn't be surprised if they did blow the other side of the building so that it fell straight down.
Yeah. Well, and then here's another thing too. Yes, I understand. The first tower, probably not, because it was so high up.
Yeah.
The top
Right.
part would have
Yeah.
fallen.
Right.
That second one though, it was hit pretty low. It took out a good chunk of the two corners.
Well, yeah, the second one fell first.
Yeah.
The one that got hit second fell
Yeah,
first.
and it was also leaning more.
Yeah.
From what I read, I thought it was like 15 degrees. So,
Dang.
that's a lot of weight. But oh no way! We even got. Oh, nice.
Oh, there's a.
There was. Sorry, everybody. There's a tab that
He just saw that's a 911.
it had the towers on my start bar. Cool, and I really like to go there just to see that.
Yeah, I want to see because the new building, the new World Trade
Freedom
Center,
Tower.
Freedom Tower, whatever it is. It's not exactly where the other towers were. It's close, but it's not exactly where they were,
No.
right?
Can't be.
Because they have the big,
memorial.
they have that big memorial around it. I want to see that memorial. That'd be cool. If I do ever go to New York, which gotta be honest.
You know that's not all that's there, right?
What do you mean?
Underneath the memorial is a museum.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
I did not know that.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm not really in a big rush to go see New York. But
I'm not
if I
either,
ever do
but
go to New York, I
That
will
would be the
go
first
there.
thing I'm going to go see.
Yeah.
Like,
That's absolutely what I want to see the most.
I can care less about the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, I don't really care about the Statue of Liberty. I ain't going up in the Statue of Liberty. That's for sure. I ain't going up in the Empire State Building either, because
Why?
that thing's high up. I ain't doing that.
Anyways, so where was I in this?
Falling
Falling Towers? Is that-
Towers.
Okay. But well, I think I was finishing it.
Yes.
Yes. So I truly believe that we were the ones to. But like I said, I could be more than wrong. But,
Okay. Well, that's an interesting one.
To be honest, I hope I'm wrong. I wish I'm praying I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But from what
I mean, if that
you,
was
what you see from other like demolitions and stuff, I mean it's there. I mean,
yeah. And if that was the case,
it's a smart move. I mean,
it was. But imagine being the person that had to make that decision.
yeah.
That would suck.
What about the person detonating them? Oh my gosh.
Well, yeah, that's what I meant. The person that had to make the decision to blow the bombs.
So here's another thing that's interesting about all this is that we keep getting new information. Seems like every year or every 2 years.
Okay.
They just keep releasing videos, keep releasing more new information. 3 years ago, they finally released that there were fighter jets before the second one hit. They were up watching already.
What do you mean?
So they do what they call a scramble whenever there are hijackings. You know this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Supposedly, as soon as the first plane hit, they had already thrown a no-fly zone and a scramble before the second one hit.
I mean, that would make sense. I would have
Yes.
assumed they would do that.
But the thing with the scramble is,
But then why would the second jet get through? Is that what you're gonna say?
so no.
Or
My
second?
thing is that here in the last, 3 years ago. So this today is the 21st. Okay, so 18 years.
Yeah.
Here, everybody thought we didn't get there in time. No, we did have someone there.
Right.
Yes, would it have sucked of killing 236 that might be wrong, but it sounds right. 236 passengers on a
That
plane.
does sound right.
Like I said,
I don't know why that sounds right.
I feel like I'm right on that.
I don't know why that sounds
Dude, I
right. I
mean-
know the number. I think there's a movie about a passenger that was on one of the planes.
Well,
And
that would have
it
been
was-
93. That would have been the
Oh,
movie Flight
okay.
93.
Yeah, okay, but I don't know. I feel like there's something about 236. That does sound right.
If I'm right,
Fact
dude.
check that.
Yeah, please.
See if there were 236 passengers on either of the planes that hit in 9/11.
Anyways, so where was I?
It would have sucked to kill that many people.
Yes, but you would have saved so many more. And that's
I mean, that's kind of the trolley problem.
Yeah.
It takes a decision.
Look,
You know, it's the I mean, it's exactly the same thing as the trolley problem. I don't think I could have shot that plane down. I don't think I could have killed the innocents. I think I would have just had to let it play out. And I know it sucks and it's
And
awful
that's what
and
they
so
did.
many more people
I
died.
think that's what they did too.
Right. But because if you were in one of the fighter jets that shot down that plane, you are responsible for those deaths.
Yep.
You know, you pulled the trigger. And also, who knows where that plane was landing? You shoot down that plane, where's that plane landing at? Is it not going to crush it? Could it not crush another building? Could it not kill more people?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You are in New York City. It's heavily populated. Unless they could have got it before then, you know.
And see, that's the thing. They had tracked it from. They knew it was going. That's the thing that angers me the most that they just released. They just released the control room information. That might have been 3 years ago as well, but they knew all of this before they shut the locations off. What is it?
For America, on Flight 93. Okay.
That's Flight 93. So.
Flight 93, 44 people died. But that's the one that hit the Pentagon. Isn't it? Flight 93?
Flight 93 is the one that the people fought,
Okay.
and they crashed in Pennsylvania. Am I right? Right? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, on Flight 93, 44 people died in the plane crash. It doesn't really say. Yeah, this doesn't really say. This says at the Pentagon, so many people died. I don't know.
Now, here's another thing that we need to be grateful for. I know that, yes, this was a very, very highly coordinated attack.
Yeah.
But, dude, it could have been so much worse.
Yeah.
And I can tell you exactly. I mean, this is just things. Do I even want to go here? Because this would make me sound like I might get the FBI called on me. But
Say it.
I would have had bombers all around the White House and Capitol.
I mean, yeah.
Because everybody would have been so distracted on what's in the air, they'd be too busy looking up and not knowing what's on the ground.
Yeah, I know. Which is kind of weird that, like, not.
They
I mean, because
did-
they only had 4 planes.
Yeah.
The 2 that hit the
Could have been
towers.
5.
2 that hit the towers. The 1 that hit the Pentagon, and then Flight 93.
Flight 93 was supposedly going after the Capitol.
Right. So, I mean, it just seems, yeah, for such a coordinated and important attack for the terrorists, I would think that they would have more going on than just the planes. So I'm surprised they did. So it's like you said, it could have been way worse.
Oh man, I was way off. Wow.
236. I know that number. Okay.
So max capacity. So it's either between 132 and 171 passengers. I'm going to say 171 because I believe it was 400.
Why do I know that number? It's not the plane number from Lost, is it?
I don't know.
Oceanic flight. No, that's 815. I don't know.
Okay. Whoops.
Thanks, Google or Bing. You know what I think would be really cool, but also extremely hard to do and almost unrealistic. But I think it'd be really cool if just like in remembrance they grounded all flights on 9/11.
You cannot do that.
I know.
No. Okay, so that's another thing that
It'd be a cool memorial thing.
Yes, but here's the thing also about, and I never knew that and knew this before. I think it was last year. I mean, I really because landing all the planes didn't really seem all that important to me, and then I really thought about it and really read into it. Dude, that's what we almost went into another depression.
Yeah. I mean, it
That's
completely
insane.
changed. It absolutely 100 completely changed the way that air travel goes in America. Anyway, you know. I mean, the TSA wasn't even a thing before 9/11.
That's not true.
No, it is true. It really is. The TSA was made after 9/11.
Well, welcome back to Let's Prove Justin Wrong.
They had airport security. It was not TSA.
How do I want to say it?
Creation?
What?
Creation?
No.
Transport Security Administration, November 19th, 2001. Because of 9/11.
Yes, but they had security.
They had security. It wasn't TSA.
Okay, so what's the difference between TSA and security?
This
Just
is government.
Okay, well, that's not what I was. I was meaning that there was security.
But
that
the security's different.
The
The security was way
The
different.
same thing.
No, the security before then was way different. Ask anybody that flew before 9/11.
Well, yeah, they're not as strict.
Yeah, I mean, there was nowhere
But
near
they
as
still,
strict,
they,
obviously.
they still had the X-ray machines. That's
Did
how
they?
they got. Yeah, because that's how they got through. It was a plastic. It was a box cutter that it was through plastic. That's what it was.
I mean, it's not. I mean, it obviously changed the way. I mean, the government got involved and created this, you know, because of what happened at 9/11. Also, apparently it is not time to prove Justin wrong. So, try that again.
Well, I didn't know that TSA and airport security were two different things.
Well, I mean, they're
But
not
what
now.
I was getting at was there was security there because there's videos on how they did security.
Yeah, they had airport security, but it wasn't anything like it is now.
What's the next thing I want to go to on this?
I don't know, you got any more conspiracy theories about it?
Oh, I've got plenty. It's why. So here's another thing. So there were supposedly debris. Here's a thing I caught today, and I don't know why it took me this long when I watched it every year since 2009, if that's even right. Maybe even be before then. I'm gonna say it's even before then, but I noticed today that the same footage I've always watched. People, for some reason, were so surprised at how much debris was coming down.
I mean,
Why is that? What was
don't know.
so fascinating of how much debris was coming? A plane hit a building.
yeah, a big one. A big old. There's a lot of debris to be had. I didn't realize people were surprised about the debris.
Oh, if you watch what I'm watching, that's all they talk about. The witnesses. Oh my gosh! And I just saw the debris. There's so much debris. It's like confetti. It's.
I mean, I'm
Well,
sure
of
there
course
was
there
so
was.
much.
There's papers flying around.
Yeah.
I've watched, and here's the thing. I'm so fascinated by this. Is I've watched so many videos. And there's some gruesome videos.
I mean, yeah, there are. Really are.
I've watched almost every 9/11 video known, unless there's new ones that come out. But also another report saying they started to lock up the door to go to the roof.
Huh.
The reason for it is that supposedly there was somebody was threatening their own life of jumping or something like that. That's
Right.
and that's
okay.
why they locked it up, so no one could go on the roof. Which, in all honesty, it wouldn't have.
It
helped.
wouldn't have helped.
They couldn't land up there anyways. But you have that locked.
I don't know. I really don't. I mean, maybe part of the staircases were ripped out from the planes. I don't know. You don't have time. You're going down 100 flights of stairs. You don't have time for that. You know what I mean?
There are people who made it.
I mean, but I know, but
There's a guy who literally was on the. Okay, this is what he claimed. This is the claim. Do I truly believe it? No, I don't. But this is the claim. Supposedly there was a guy on the exact floor that the plane hit, and he made it down.
which plane? Top or first one or second one?
Second one.
I mean, but even then, like
Oh.
you see what I mean. Even if
That's
like
another thing I can get into.
that's it's a lot shorter of a trip through the stairway than if you're up on the top floor.
So here's another thing, Justin. All right, so I got a little analogy. No, maybe if that's what you want to call it. If that's the definition of what I'm gonna do. If there was a bomb in East Plant, are you gonna evacuate West Plant?
Yeah.
Okay. What if Toyota said no? It's okay. Stay here. Are you gonna stay there?
No.
Okay. Then why on this flat green earth did those people stay in the second tower?
I don't know.
And
I
even
really
worse
don't
is that-
know.
Even worse is that they were told to stay in there.
Yeah. Like I've never understood that much myself. It's why they didn't get out of that tower.
It's mind baffling.
Unless for some reason they were just thinking, there's no way they'll do it again.
So, dude, my head is my head's everywhere with this now. There was a video of someone doing it from a distance, and this guy standing next to him, I guess, and he goes, "Dude, I'm so glad I'm not there. I'm supposed to be there right now.
Yeah.
Monday Night Football saved my life."
Yeah, I mean, I've seen like a lot of stuff like that. Like, oh, I should have been there, but I was running late because I got stuck in traffic.
Yeah,
I should have been there, or I had to go home and change my clothes because I spilled coffee on it.
So here's another thing that I'm also doesn't make sense to me. So we didn't get footage of the first plane hitting till what?
I don't know.
Maybe 7, maybe even 10 years after it happened.
I really don't know about that one.
But have you seen the first
Yeah.
video, like of the first?
I've seen the plane.
Okay.
First plane. I think.
Do
yeah.
you know the origin of why that was recorded?
No.
It was supposed to be. It was their first day of a documentary that they were going to do for New York firefighters or something like that.
Huh. Interesting.
It doesn't make sense to me. It's weird that the one day, and do to even make it weirder, it's on the same. They were on the side that it struck.
Yeah. I don't know. It
I
is
gotta pull
weird.
it up.
It is weird.
I gotta pull it up.
It is really weird. I mean, you can chalk it up to coincidence if you want.
Oh my! If that's the thing,
That
is one heck of a coincidence. Not to only just start recording as soon as the plane goes over you, or right before the plane goes over you, but then to be on the same side.
Yeah. I mean, it really is quite the coincidence if that's what you want to chalk it up to. I would call it a coincidence. I don't think that anybody knew. Because I think if somebody knew,
Look at
they
this.
wouldn't
Okay,
want
look
it
at this.
videoed. Yeah.
Look how clear that looks. Then
That
once
is
they
very
zoom in,
clear.
watch.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm gonna have to
think,
silence that out.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, the reason I would chalk that up to coincidence is just I don't think that if anybody had it planned that they would want that footage. You know what I mean? The footage, like they wouldn't. It is a little bit too
And that's another thing too. If you sit here and watch this,
weird. You know what I mean?
watch the nose of the plane. Did you see it? There's like a shine.
Oh yeah. I don't know.
Anyways, I'm sorry. Go back to what you're saying.
I don't know. I just think it would draw too many questions, or they would think that it would draw too many questions. You know what I mean? I mean, and it obviously is. So I think they would expect that. And if they did, if it was planned and they did it on purpose, I don't think there would be video.
You know, and there's many people who say, well, if it was a commuter plane, it would just hit it and fall down. No. You gotta remember that plane is going over
They're so fast, like you
300.
don't.
And that was another thing too on that Today Show footage. Oh, did I exit that out? Darn it. People are just like, so the first witness that they call, she's like, yeah, coming out of the subway, and I look up, and it just starts exploding. Okay, you didn't hear the plane. I mean, planes are loud when they're low.
Yeah, you didn't hear that plane. I mean, you could even hear it in that video.
Yeah. And so people think, oh, it was a missile. Well, yeah, you're right. It was a missile.
It's a plane.
They're using it as a missile.
It is a massive hunk of metal flying through the air. What do you think a missile is?
But, and I can understand why people were thinking that it was a bomb because of easily what she just said. I mean,
Yeah.
She literally goes, like, no hesitation. She goes, yeah, I looked up and I just saw a ball of fire and a loud bang. And I was like, what? But in that second plane, there was definitely planes. But do I think there were only planes? No.
Right, yeah. I get that. No, that's family group chat.
Oh.
My sister's killing me.
Cracking
me up.
And oh my gosh, what's another one? Okay, so the debris. So I know I kind of.
Oh yeah, you touched on the debris, but
Yeah.
then
Okay, so there's more to that.
okay.
The planes hit, right? Mm-hmm. Do you think everything's going to be destroyed, or is it all? And do you think the surviving pieces of the plane are going to be in the building? I just because I want to make sure I'm not the only. If I'm going,
What do you think? What do you mean? What I think everything would be destroyed? Most of the planes are gone. I would automatically assume most of the planes, if any pieces of the plane.
What pieces of the plane would you think would survive?
I really don't know. I mean, not much. I could not imagine that much of that plane would survive, but if anything did, it would be the back half of the plane, or back parts of the plane. I don't think absolutely anything on that front half of that
As in
plane would
what?
survive. As in, I mean, maybe the tail,
Tail. Okay.
maybe the tail of the plane, maybe I don't know, anything that's like up in maybe the landing gear. I could see
Maybe.
landing gear, the wheels.
Okay.
Uh,
Then maybe I am going crazy. Well, because that's one of the things that was those were the debris that were from the plane. Supposedly those were the only things, other than I think it was like
the wheels.
yeah. The
Oh,
wheels.
okay.
But it just seems so weird to me because you ever had a water bottle sit on your dash and you hit the brakes? What's gonna happen?
Smash into the windshield.
Yeah, exactly. So why didn't those go into the building? You know, am I making my point correct? Like, do you get what I'm saying? Okay.
No, I don't.
So if it's flying, I don't know. And again, I'm sorry, people who can't see it. They're inside the plane.
Right, the wheels are.
Yes. Going in, so it stops. Everything, people, everything, shooting into
Right.
that building.
Right.
And obviously we know the footage of it. There's no back hole of the building.
Right.
So it didn't go all the way through. So it stopped.
Speaking of stopped.
Sorry. No,
did you just do that? Okay.
Yeah, I just did. I
Okay.
noticed it as soon as I hit the space button. Nothing fell. And so where did those tires come from? Is my question.
The plane. What do you mean? They
So,
came from the plane.
okay.
So, I mean, were the tires not found in the building?
No, they were found on the ground. Like,
Oh, I mean,
here, I'm going to try and find it. Plane.
I wouldn't call it super far fetched
Plane.
to think they were, I don't know. Finding them on the ground, I don't think that's far fetched or anything like that.
Oh, of course, the one. Okay. What? Oh, they got a diagram of how. Okay. I didn't know that they had this information. Okay, well.
Okay, go for it. Share the information.
Okay, so I'm actually going to save this and I'm going to have it on here.
Okay, so they can see it.
Yes. Okay. I gotta hurry up because.
We are running kind of.
So
that's the flight path.
So I'm guess so I
Shows
can
where
be
they hit.
correct. World Trade Center 1, 2. Okay. So this is the first one. Okay, so that's the first.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Does it say what? Okay. Landing. Yeah. Okay. So. But that doesn't make any sense still. So they're saying when the first one hit, the landing gear landed all the way over here. I mean, I could see that. But where's the damage in the back of that?
I mean, out a window, out a wall.
You know how big landing gear is, though? They're massive.
Yeah.
I don't see a tire going through 8 feet of concrete. I don't see it.
With that much force. Like,
I gotta
it's a
say-
big chunk
I
of
mean,
metal.
But here's the thing: you got to double that because for the entry.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't think that it's that far fetched. I don't see that it would be really far fetched.
The fuselage made it out? No way. I didn't know that.
Huh.
So the fuselage fell out the other side.
It is a weird spread on plane parts, isn't it?
Yes, that's what I was. That's what I was getting at.
It's an odd spread. Like, because, I mean,
And
from the
why
second
though?
plane, the debris from the second plane, two of the parts look like that would make sense. And it would even match up with the landing gear from Plane 1. But that fuselage, I don't know.
Here's my thing. What does that say?
I really can't tell what this is. It says post office. I
Says,
don't know what the other
it
one
says
says.
engine.
Oh, engine. Okay. I see what you're
How is the engine making it? Dude, that thing is full of gas and that thing had to explode. That doesn't make sense to me of how that doesn't explode on impact.
I don't know. I really don't.
Well, now that I see, I have this information. That's more to read on.
It is really interesting. Something to look at.
Well, shoot, I wish we had more episode of this. Like I said, I can go for days on this.
I mean, we could. I think it'd be fun to do a whole conspiracy theory episode.
I say let's do it.
I think we should do
You know
it.
what? Let's do a series on it.
Okay. All right.
Well, your brother will be okay with that.
I mean, yeah. That's fine. Yeah, no, I mean, maybe not like, we don't have to do like a whole series, but like maybe a segment. You know what I mean? Like how we did the band thing, just like a segment in every episode. We just kind of talk about a conspiracy theory that we like
Okay.
for a little bit. I think
You
that'd
know
be
what?
fun.
Let's do that. That's a good segment. I think we should do that.
I think that'd be nice. Or not even, doesn't even have to be a conspiracy theory. It could be like I don't know, like a Mothman, Bigfoot.
That's conspiracy.
I wouldn't call those. Those are what are those called? Cryptids, cryptids, right? Like Bigfoot, Mothman. Okay, so I mean those are cryptids, but I mean anything kind of like those. I think that'd
Okay.
be a fun little thing to do.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, here's the thing that me and you are really got to do research on things that we don't know about. You know what I mean? Like when we start running out of things, we're gonna have to look things up.
Oh yeah, I mean, but there's so many stuff. There's so
Yeah.
much stuff like that.
All right. Well, you guys just
Just
saw a
ones that
new segment
interest
be
us.
born.
Hey, that'll be fun.
So,
So,
what episode is this? This is episode 45. I want to say.
yeah, I mean, for low 40s. I don't think it's 46 yet.
No.
But yeah, so we'll start doing that. So, I mean, next week we might even continue with the 9/11 stuff for a little
That's
bit.
44.
44. But we do need to start wrapping it up.
Yeah.
We
Go
are
ahead and wrap
over
it
an hour.
Yeah.
So, like I said, next week you might hear about a little bit more about this. If not, you'll hear about a different theory that we like.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
It'll probably be this.
There's a 95% chance that you're gonna hear more of this,
Yeah.
especially if we have Weston.
Yeah.
But
For sure.
and now since I've got new information, I'm definitely gonna be reading into it.
Yeah.
So
All right. Well, we hope you guys have a great week. I hope this video wasn't
too boring.
boring or depressing for
Yeah.
you or anything like that. Hope you guys have a great week.
And no how do I want to say this? We didn't. If this offended anybody in either way of whatever we've said or what, I don't think we made any jokes about this, did we?
I do not believe so.
Okay. Yeah.
We made jokes about the Queen,
Yes.
but I mean,
Yeah, if we offended you in every way, well, deal with it. All right, so, oh, come on, I'm just being serious. All right. Well, I just wanted to end with a joke because that was, I don't know. Yeah.
it's kind of a jokeless episode.
Yeah.
But we
That's
do
what-
hope you guys have a great week.
Yep. All right, guys, we'll see you.
Bye.
Bye.
Coming in hot.